We measure the universe with satellites. We split atoms. We map galaxies billions of light years away. This is the most technologically advanced era in human history. We carry supercomputers in our pockets. We trust data, instruments, and equations more than myths or legends. And yet, across continents and cultures, the same stories persist. The same shadows. The same unexplained presences. Different languages. Different religions. Different centuries. But the idea refuses to disappear. Ghosts, not officially accepted, not scientifically verified, but never fully erased. At times, belief in the paranormal didn't just scare people, it changed government behavior, shut down public infrastructure, and even entered courtrooms. A railway station closed by fear. Begunkodor, Bengal in the 1960s, Begunkodor railway station in West Bengal was just another small stop in rural India. Then stories began to circulate. Railway employees reported seeing a woman in white walking along the tracks at night. Soon after, a station master and members of his family were found dead in nearby quarters. No official report blamed a ghost. No government document confirmed anything paranormal. Yet something extraordinary happened. Railway staff refused postings. Trains stopped passing passengers through the station. For over 4 decades, no train halted there. Begunkodor was not closed by law. It was closed by fear. Only in 2009 did the government reopen it, after public pressure and rationalist investigations found no evidence of paranormal activity. But the damage was done.
For 42 years, a rumor was powerful enough to override infrastructure, policy, and logic. When places die because of ghost stories, Begunkodor is not unique. Bangar Fort, Rajasthan, a once thriving settlement now officially sealed after sunset, not because the walls will collapse, but because of its reputation. The Archaeological Survey of India doesn't say ghosts live here. They simply prohibit entry at night. The message is subtle, but clear. We deny nothing. We explain nothing. Abandoned hospitals and sanatoriums from South Korea to North Africa, closed medical institutions often become haunted the moment they are abandoned. Death, suffering, silence, the perfect conditions for the human mind to create meaning. Restoration stalls. Access is restricted. Fear outlives function. When the paranormal reached the courtroom, law is built on evidence. Ghosts are built on belief, yet the two have collided more than once. 1. Cummins v. Bond, England, 1927. Copyright and spirit writing in this unusual case. A professional medium named Geraldine Cummins claimed to have written a manuscript dictated to her by a spirit named Cleophas. An associate, Blig Bond, typed up the material and tried to claim copyright. Ruling, the English court ruled the medium, Cummins, was the copyright owner, not the spirit, because the law cannot hold jurisdiction over the afterlife. But the case is notable because it accepted the claim that the work was spiritually dictated, without rejecting that as completely irrelevant.
Legal significance. The court effectively acknowledged the medium's claim of supernatural source as part of the lawsuit, even if it did not declare the spirit's existence proven. The Greenbrier ghost, 1897, a woman was found dead under suspicious circumstances. Her mother claimed the daughter's ghost appeared to her, describing how she was murdered and by whom. Police followed the lead. Evidence was discovered. The husband was convicted. The ghost was never entered as evidence. But without the belief, the investigation may never have happened. The paranormal did not testify, it directed justice. 3. Historical witchcraft cases, early American courts. During early colonial times like the Essex Witch Trial, 1695, courts actually treated allegations of witchcraft seriously, including accusations that a person's spirit had tormented another. In some civil suits, juries even awarded damages when someone's reputation was harmed by witchcraft accusations. Key point: long before modern evidence standards, American courts did allow supernatural claims as part of legal disputes, including assessing civil harm caused by alleged witchcraft. The uncomfortable truth: every generation believes it stands at the peak of knowledge. We look back at the past and smile at the time when people were certain the earth was flat. They were not foolish, they were confident, certain, convinced they understood reality. Centuries later, we believe the atom was the smallest possible thing, solid, indivisible, almost like a tiny billiard ball.
Then science advanced, and suddenly even atoms were not final. They had structure, layers, particles within particles. What once seemed complete turned out to be incomplete. Governments deny ghosts, courts don't accept spirits as witnesses. Science finds no proof, and yet stations close, forts empty, contracts collapse, cases change direction, not because ghosts are proven real, but because belief is real. And belief, when shared, becomes power, today. We say ghosts are impossible. Science finds no measurable proof. Instruments detect nothing. Equations describe no spirits. But history has taught us something uncomfortable. Human certainty ages badly. So the question is not, are ghosts real? The question is, are we absolutely sure that our current tools are the final tools? Are we certain that reality is limited to what we can presently measure?
Or are we, once again, standing confidently on a small island of understanding, calling the ocean around us empty simply because we cannot yet see what moves beneath it? Maybe ghosts are superstition. Maybe they are psychology. Or maybe they are something that will only make sense to a civilization more advanced than ours. After all, every era thinks it has reached the summit of knowledge, until the next discovery proves the mountain was much higher than imagined.